Okay, so it's been about a week, I guess, uh, since I really looked at Bitcoin. Um, Not a whole lot has changed, only the squeeze is a lot stronger. So I pulled up the MACD here because I want to make this kind of simple. These, right? I expect this red here. I expect this to be 7 to 8. Solid red, not pink, not going back up, but solid red. At least one more, at least another 30 days, at least another full month. Now we're only 20 days into this month. So we're talking 30, yeah, 30 to 60 days. And that's when I would think the bottom would be in, looking at the monthly chart. I think I've said this before, but I expect our price to end up on this monthly 50 TEMA. At least two candles touching, and this first one doesn't count. I think this is just anytime I see this, I immediately think it could go that low again. That could be the next place that it drops, right? Because we sort of see right here where it dropped, and then we develop this channel in here. And so this could drop, and we could develop a channel over here, which is what I've been expecting, right? I'm not thinking that there's going to be any big price movement up until November. But in between there is going to be the bottom and a lot of buying opportunities, I think. Let's look at it on the week. So that's why I have the MACD up. We could see some more sideways here before we see another drop on the week. I don't think it would be as much of a severe, but the fact that we've got support here doesn't mean too much. I've been looking at the day, and we are getting early rejections on the day. Now, I think the 4 hour, let me make this clear. I think the 4 hour is going to be the time frame to watch. So let's drop to the 4. And I may as well just extend that. So just to see what we're looking at here, it's been a month, 32 days that we've been in this channel. We could be in this channel for another 2 weeks. We could go, so we did our drop, right? We went sideways, which we should expect when we drop, we consolidation, whatever you want to call it. It's going to look sideways when you draw lines on the top and the bottom. And if we really wanted to, we could pull that all the way down, but we're going to keep that up here because I like it there. So now we could see Bitcoin go back up and test this. Another 7% up. We could see 31K, right? what happens if we break out above this? Well, if we break out above this, to be honest with you, I would expect a much smaller and shorter parallel before we go back down. So I'm not optimistic as far as like I'm bearish, I guess, right? So this is fairly good for me, I think. Um, but that squeeze is strong, and I think the next time that it hits well, let's say the next time it hits 30K, 31K, somewhere in between there, right where, I mean, I don't even have to, there's a red dotted line here that that the TD sequential is thrown up for me right there. $30,500 is where I think after it goes up some more, I think somewhere around there it's going to get rejected and it's going to go down. How far is it going to go down? Well, that's the thing. The more we wait, the more sideways we go, the less it might go down. Right? So I'm thinking it needs to hit this. I'm thinking the bottom's going to come in at 25K, 24K, somewhere between there. And that's going to be another quick dump too. But I think once we're there, I think we ride it for a while and then we'll see some decent price jumps in November. November, December, January, February, something like that. But yeah. Oh, what does that mean? Well, there are still some trades to be made. So if we can get a whole nother possible 10% out of Bitcoin on the day, that translates even higher into ETH. So just there is 20%. To our next point on the line is 16%. I don't think now is the time to jump in because it's Friday night. Wait for the weekend. I like to see what kind of stuff happens Saturday night and Sunday night and very early Monday morning, about 2 a.m. Let's say 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to make it easy for everybody, right? You can do the math from that. I should learn UTC, but I'm not going to figure that out off the top of my head. But there could be some trades in here coming up, some good opportunities, including maybe not BNB. Look at cake real quick here. See, we're pretty sideways here, and I suspect that we're going to go lower on cake. Let's look at these on the 4-hour. Yeah, so for a short trade, how high would this have to go for this trade to be worth it? That's the question, right? 5-6% possibility. Yeah. Well, you don't want to catch knives, but I could be watching cake. Band is another one on the 4-hour. I don't know exactly what it's doing here, but ADA, I'm not buying ADA. It's just on there. But there could be some others in here that might be ready to go. Like I said, I'm looking at ETH, I'm looking at BNB. Those are that and BTC are the three. Yeah, that's about it. but I am still expecting it to go lower. I'm still expecting 25K for Bitcoin. I'm still hoping for 200 BNB. I know that seems like a lot. It's over 33% of its value. And Ethereum 15K. 1500, 1500, 1500. And then a lot of sideways for a very long time. But I think that's going to be my buy points. And the BNB, I may just put in a buy for BNB at that price point and just wait and see what happens. And because if I can get BNB for $200, then I will be happy. I will be happy. If I could get ETH for 1500 or less, I would be happy too. And of course, BTC. All that to be thrown into cold storage. Well, yeah. Yep. Cold storage. All right. That's it. Yeah. Have a good one.